All right, folks, good afternoon. It's Wednesday, November 7th. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. Kind of showing you what I did here this morning with this morning's feeding. If you've been paying attention to the videos, the last few of them, it's just been a moisture disaster around here lately. Not compared to a lot of people in this world right now, or it's suffered all this summer, but here we've gotten well over 4 inches of rain in the last let's just say 5 days. So decision was made this morning to move the herd beyond to the north of the cow yards. As you can tell, even with this little guy right here, it's a lot more comfortable here. The cow yards are just an absolute disaster. Now, all the woods lines to our west here is blocking the high winds that we're having right now, which I'm not complaining. It's been helping immensely with drying down. I've already seen a lot of dry down take place today, just, you know, in the front yard and the driveway and everything else. But the yards are just a sloppy, dirty, rotten, no good mess. And decision was made to put them back here this morning. As you can see, there's a heck of a lot more comfort going on. Come on, you can do it. You big pig. Okay, goes without saying, there's the round bale ring of dry hay. This was all fed this morning. When I say this morning, I'm talking about 6:30, 7:30. Okay, this, most of you probably know what this is. This is the TMR mix that was done a couple days ago with that video that was made. Now, I brought this home. You know, I had to go back to that farm. Sorry about the wind, folks. I had to go back to that farm with this wagon and load this up. No big deal. Well, when I brought it home, I ended up putting it in the heifer lot. Now, there's only 2 heifers in there, but I put it in there to let them kind of nibble on it a little bit. They weren't too impressed, basically because they got top-notch quality dry hay right now and grain twice a day. Don't get me wrong, they picked at it, but last night I snagged it from the yard, and I brought it out here this morning. And I'm telling you something right now, it was full of feed, and they've basically destroyed it. I'm leaving this alone until tomorrow. They will continue to eat some of this up. There will be some leftovers, mainly stems, which will have to be forked out. Which is a great thing, because I'm telling you something right now, I already see a huge difference. Look at how much corn silage is left. I did up the amount a little bit, but nothing hardly to speak of. I'm very happy with what's left here. That and the dry hay. That wagon of sorghum did a huge difference. We got to go by the Ranger. It's going to get destroyed. Idiots. Get out of there. Get out. Come on. Come on. So, 1020, crazy psycho heifer. How you doing? Yeah. Yep. Go ahead and prove yourself. Easy. Easy. Okay, moving them back here to this yard is a great option. It really is. Comes with a couple bits of negativity though. Number one, we are very heavily dependent on this block here. This is the beginning of it. Goes all the way, you see that deer blind? That's a deer blind I'll be hunting out of this year. There's a fence. I don't know if you can see the fence line. It's separated from the next block. We are very dependent on this block here, as I'm going to call it. We'll call it a paddock. Get out of here. For spring, summer, fall grazing. When it comes down to it, this little block here is probably worth 15, 16, 17 days of grazing for the spring, summer, and fall grazing period. Come on, get out of here. What I don't like, which seems minor, what I don't like is this is all just being basically destroyed right here. And they're going to be back here for at least another 5 days, which I figure 5 more days, so I'm going to keep going back a little bit. That, or I'm just going to feed them in this muddy mess here that's already destroyed, and they can wander as they please out here to dry ground. The other bit of negativity is mineral and water are all up at the farm. So they got to go all the way up there for mineral and water. Now, here's the deal. The water I'm not touching. The water's staying put. Mineral, I'm probably going to grab that mineral feeder and bring it out here with a new bag of mineral probably within the hour. Get out of here. So those are the 2 bits of negativity. Are they worth even talking about? No. Pretty minor. Pretty minor in the grand scheme of things when you're talking about herd health, number 1, herd comfort, number 2, which kind of go hand in hand. I'm no know-it-all, but I do know that. So, grand scheme of things, this damage that's being done to this heavily counted upon area for grazing, it's not worth much to be worried about it. If I cared even, if I could even go up to the cow yards and show you, I probably still won't. They're just absolutely disgusting. And so is everybody else's around here. It's not just us, it's the weather we got. I said it the other day, we can't be all lined with concrete and asphalt. So, yeah, they get to abide by this entire block as however they choose. Not a real busy day here today. A few odds and ends. I actually was running errands all morning. Had to go into town for this, that, the other thing. Pay a couple of bills, which is a never-ending treat. And yeah, it's getting close towards feeding time for grain for the heifers, and I'm going to move that mineral tub over here with some fresh minerals so they don't have to walk for that. They just got to walk for a drink. And go from there. Folks, stay tuned here. Kind of a special week. It's set in stone. I will be bringing new heifers here to the farm Friday. I'm going to get them at 10 o'clock. I should be back here by 11. Regardless, before lunchtime, I ought to be posting a video of the 6 new heifers that are coming here. And they're coming from Rick's. I posted that video a few days ago. He's able to break free from the feed mill for about a good hour. Because he's going to have things prepared, he's going to be able to break free, and we're going to be able to load him up and, you know, do a transaction with a little paperwork. And of course, you know, I gotta pay for the damn things. So yeah, other than that, it's just kind of one of those days you can't tackle a whole lot or do a whole lot because you're just going to make more of a mess than it's already here. We need some major dry down, and we got some coming. We also got below freezing temperatures as a high coming for Actually, I think Friday and Saturday, high 29 and snow. We got snow coming Friday. So, yeah, it's that time of year. But doing the best around here to give a little bit of herd health and herd comfort. And they're a hell of a lot happier. You can just tell. Keep drinking, because you only got about another 2-3 weeks and you're cut off. That's coming up as well, weaning. Oh boy, that's coming. About 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Gonna get some extra sleep that night. But, folks, that's about it. Hope everybody's doing okay on this happy hump day of a Wednesday. And that's it. We're going to talk to you sooner and later.